Hello, Internet. I am back to work again, having a snack. So excuse the chomping. Today I'm going to be watching back the interview that I did with Michelle Zaffino about her best practices that she has for hiring interns. This was back when I was in like year 2. And I was just getting started with the having interns thing. I think it was like year 2 of doing interns. So I just had a bunch of interns come through, and I was getting ready to do my next one. Okay, let's see. I want to do my Chrome tab, share the tab audio. Okay. Yes, this one's good. Oh my God, hi. Thank you. Thank you for coming and for thinking that that's awesome. I really am very excited to have you here. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Are you going to have interns? Does this interest you? Because I'm going to be writing a blog post about this as I watch it over. So let's get this thing popping.
Hey everyone, welcome to the stream today. My name is Miriam. I'm going to be hosting this amazing session that we've got with Michelle, where we're going to be talking about internships and all of that good stuff. So we're doing something fun on the stream today that I've never done before. We're also going to be going live on Clubhouse, and we've set up our Clubhouse room to acknowledge that we're recording this session. So please do, if you're joining the stream while we're live, you can ask your questions here.
So this was back in the Clubhouse days. When Clubhouse was still popping. Where am I? Literally. Where am I in this video? Let's see. April 2021. What's in the background there? Is that my dad's office? No. There's some picture of a dude on the wall. I legit have no idea where I was doing this video from. Let's see if we find out.
In the chat, in the comments section for Michelle and I. And then we're going to be starting the room on Clubhouse. So you might hear for the next minute or two that we're kind of setting up the Clubhouse room. And then we'll actually start the event. So this is
me doing way too much per usual. Michelle's looking cute. I look tired.
Kind of just like a start before the start. Okay, Michelle, I'm starting the room on Clubhouse. Welcome to the show, everyone. We are going to be talking about internships today. Oh, let me go.
I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. I don't think I ever really figured out successfully how to go live on YouTube and other platforms at the same time, and like Clubhouse, without having like some massive echo.
Oh, this is what we're going to be doing a little bit of a situation. Let me put my headphones on here. There we go. I don't know what yours is like. Are you getting an echo at all, Michelle?
Oh my God.
Yes, hi, Miriam. Thanks for having me. I actually turned down my volume on my cell phone. So I don't know. We'll just try it. I know sometimes there's an echo with the double audio, but we'll figure it out.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yep, I love it.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining today. Again, we've got Michelle here talking about interns, best practices, tips and tricks, how We're talking today with Michelle about internships, best practices, how-tos, and don'ts. We're recording this session, so we're also going live on Facebook, YouTube. The first part of the chat with Michelle will be just Michelle and I, but we will open it up to the room for questions after we kind of wrap up and do some of the initial things. So let's kick it off. First of all, Michelle, thank you so much for joining today. I really appreciate you taking the time and answering my call. I am a woman entrepreneur. We are in a group on Facebook today, a mutual group on Facebook, and I said, hey, look, I want to talk to them about internships. Does anyone know anything about it? You answered the call.
Yeah, was it Women's Founders Unite or the Female Founders Community?
It was the Women Founders Unite.
Women Founders Unite. Yes, yeah, it's such a great group. Both of them are, but yeah.
I love that group, and I just appreciate you stepping up as a fellow woman, and it's perfect because you and I have a lot of things in common, so I thought we could just start off, since this is our first time ever meeting, and you could just tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, what brought you to this point in your journey.
Oh yeah, I'd love to. I love to talk about my interns because we've had over 30 interns in the past 5 years.
Real quick, because you're still on mute on Clubhouse, so you've got to unmute your mic there.
Is that better?
Yes, there you go. You're good.
Oofky, did you ever meet Michelle on Clubhouse?
Hello. Okay, everyone. Hello.
She's so cute, like she's holding her phone up.
Over 30 interns.
I love how she's so cute, like holding her phone up, like.
This is the last 5 years. We've always been a remote team, and we are a small tech product based in San Francisco. And
cool. I'll hit her up when I go to Cali.
Our interns are for content and marketing and community management. And I could talk more about this, but I just wanted to do a quick intro and say that I'm based in San Francisco and that our team is 8 people. And usually we have anywhere from 2 to 4 interns. And I'm happy to talk at length about it, but you'll have to direct me and let me know what exactly you're interested in hearing about.
I definitely have a ton of questions for you. I just wanted to give the opportunity for you to share a little bit about what you do to kind of set the zone or the stage. I don't know what you want to call it. Just as a frame of reference for people.
Sure. Do you want to hear more about the products or?
Yeah, I would love to hear in just real quick who you are, what you do, and what brought you to this point in your kind of journey.
My dog.
Okay. Well, I am a writer, and previously I was a women's magazine editor in New York and worked for Hearst for 8+ years, and then moved to San Francisco and started writing young adult novels. And during my publishing journey, I realized that not only publishing, was growing and, transitioning to online, but that book discovery was broken. And so I decided to, for many reasons, but I decided to go and earn an information science degree and learn how to code so I could basically build my own products.
Dude, Michelle is dope. She's like, freak it. I'm going to go learn how to code and build some shit, build some stuff.
Websites, and so I wouldn't have to spend on asking other people to do it, or else I could direct them to do it for much more cheaply than normal. So I had written my third and fourth books during graduate school, and also during that time I started the content side of our product. And basically what our product does is it gives book recommendations based on books librarians like. And we create a lot of content, but we also aggregate content from others. And then we also, above and beyond that, take all of the data, the metadata that's not copyrighted. But we take the metadata and have it in a recommendation engine called the Librarian Brain. And our recommendation product mimics the reference desk when you would go into a library and ask the librarian, what should I read next? So that's what our app does. It gives you 5 recommendations of books. And now I'm writing my 6th book, and we're launching the 4th version of the product. We raised a little over $200K, and it's just been a fantastic, exciting journey. And the rise of remote work and just the challenges of the past year have only made us better. It's been very, very exciting because we've just, met the challenges.
Definitely want to check in with
we have revenue and we have funding, and we just continue to build products throughout this interesting time. So that is it. And okay, regarding our interns, I could talk at length about this, but I will say that the most important thing about interns is that having interns is that it definitely has to be a win-win in a two-way street for both parties. So we've always partnered with schools, and our interns are doing their internships for credit. And we partner with iSchool, information science schools, where where students are required to do an internship in order to graduate. So they are fulfilling a requirement they need to in order to get their degree. So also, I think that even before the pandemic, we were offering a remote internship. So it was a way for interns who needed to have a flexible choice in their internship to fulfill that requirement. So, and plus, just the way that I manage the internship itself. Usually there's 16 weeks over 4 months. And I feel that there's a lot of flexibility built into what we do, and I can go into how we manage it and what we offer for skill sets. But we always tailor the skills to what the intern wants to do in their career. So they have something they're learning, something they have some sort of takeaway that they can use in the real world.
That's a great tip for sure. 100%. I'm in my 3rd year now with interns. That really makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
So, and we're very unique because we're also startups in San Francisco, so it's a different internship for library science or information science students. I feel like it's kind of a unique internship.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so really excited to dive into all of that, and appreciate you taking the time and sharing. Congratulations on your success with the new app and raising money is like a whole thing. So good for you. All right. Let's dive into some of this internship questions again. We will take questions after we just do this part since we're recording this session. So please do keep your hands raised, and we'll bring you up to.
There's an echo.
Ask your questions to Michelle as soon as we can. The first.
I don't know why there's an echo. Maybe I just need to turn it down a little bit.
Question
Is that better?
Wanted to kind of dive into what made you want to decide to bring interns along for the ride with you?
Well, I feel that our interns are graduate students. They are really, they've been in the workplace before. They're really seasoned. So
awesome.
It's a way of hiring a really, pretty experienced person for as kind of a trade, which in startups you need to get creative, especially in the early days, in order to survive. And I will admit that during some of our low points, sometimes our interns definitely got us through. And I feel that the tasks we assign them at the base are kind of like the outward-facing tasks that make us seem anyway like we're chugging along and everything's normal. And I'm like, when like in reality, things are so much more tumultuous in the startup world. So that has definitely been a really wonderful thing about having interns. And I feel like I have sort of automated the process of managing the interns as well. And we vary a lot within this like framework of managing them. So we have a certain set of objectives that are in our description. And I'm happy to share this with everybody, but I think it's pretty public. If you go to the San Jose State University iSchool or Syracuse iSchool, I believe it's on the public board, the job board, these lists of duties, but I'm happy to share any of this with anyone who's interested in talking further. So we have this list of learning objectives, which they need to give to their internship advisor. And it ranges from, content management, content creation, content curation, definitely social media, sharing everything across all of our channels. But there's a lot of outreach, finding content creators, finding competitors. And then there's the whole product side. We do UX for product, we do product research.
Huh. Okay. That's not good. Let me stop sharing it real quick and see if I can fix that. Oh, darn it. Let's see here if I can get tech savvy for a second. Intern best practices. I want to share that tab and share the audio from that tab. Share. Bring it up into the stream. And press. Maybe I should put headphones on. Where's those at? I know I have a pair around here. Frickin', what's so stupid though is like this now the new Macs like literally don't take the headphones. They only take the old headphones.
User testing.
Is that better?
Then, we're doing a ambassador program to scale our app. So they're involved in the ambassador program. But I feel like what is
okay, hold on.
Let
me try something else. What if I do this?
Is that they can create video or podcast book reviews, which in the library world is called talking.
Can you guys still hear it?
On YouTube, it's called booktubing. But they can actually, if they have a passion for doing book reviews and reading books, they can actually do that.
I muted the tab.
Because that is the
so it's a problem because I can't hear it. Oh, it's fixed for you. Great. Perfect.
So
but I can't hear it.
Did that completely answer the question or should I touch on
that?
Oh my goodness.
Was helpful.
Okay, so I think the issue is that I need to
validated with my startup
give
journey.
Me a second here. Let me pause this situation.
This past year, I brought on.
Mm-hmm. All right, where do we got here? Some headphones. All right, let's see if this fixes the situation. I found some headphones and I found some cookies. It's the old school headphones.
More interns than I normally would, and it really has been great for my business growth in multiple ways, like just to help my own founder building a culture mindset and testing out like the future of where I know I'm going to be. And you're so right. It's just like when people ask me, how are you? I'm like, I'm just doing my best. Like, you know, it is literally a struggle out here, girl. So, thank you for validating that for me. I appreciate it. The next question I have, and again, please keep your hands raised. We will get to you with your questions. We're just kind of getting through this recorded session part at the beginning. I guess this question might not really be relevant because you're at the school, because it was about how do you go about finding interns, but maybe you could go into more detail. How do you go about finding quality interns?
Yes. So I feel that
that was a great question, if I do say so myself, because sometimes it's easy to find interns, right? But quality interns. All right, let's see what Michelle has to say about that.
you know, I just want to start over because I have found interns through another source where they're not doing it for credit. And these were data science interns. And interestingly, since they weren't doing it for credit, once they found something better, a lot of them did quit. And I think we had like 8 to 10 of them, and maybe only 3 or 4 stuck with it for the duration, which was usually like the whole 4 months. But everybody else, they're like, oh, this isn't paying, you know. It was sort of a routine type job. That position was actually tracking our data analytics. And I mean, that's just so fun. Who wouldn't want to do that, right? I'm kidding.
Well, actually, I like data, so I'm like, yeah. But
I like creating the story out of the data. So, and you know, what was strange is that these data science students didn't understand that it was all about the story. You know, they liked the analytics work, and they wanted to do more work with Python, et cetera, et cetera. And we did have them doing some data scraping as well. But this was through an organization, and the woman who runs it is no longer with that one, and she actually started her own company. So I do have a resource to share for this as well. But I honestly think that having the interns do it for credit locks them in. They are committed to 4 months. So I highly, highly recommend this. And I would just contact the schools in your area. Everyone has an office for their internship program. And for instance, we're looking for an intern right now that is a almost like a not like a CBO, like hold on, someone who would do our, you know, help with our valuation and our numbers, and to be almost like a business manager. So we were going to the business schools and posting there. So I mean, they definitely exist, and there's definitely a need because people want internships, even if it's just for, you know, 2 to 4 months. I would say keep your expectations low, though.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's good. Tell me a little bit about your hiring practices. Like, what are the steps that you do from, okay, you post the job, and then what?
Interns reach out on a rolling basis over the course of, you know, maybe 2 to 3 months before we hire. And like, for instance, right now I'm hiring for summer. So I'm starting the phone interviews. And so for the first step, we schedule a phone interview. And if it goes well, and you know, and it usually does 99% of the time, I really like what I hear, and I extend the opportunity. And it's really easy because I feel like just the fact that they're in a graduate program is it's like a form of vetting them out. So we extend the offer, and they accept, and then during the first week
ask questions while we go along. Okay, how long is the phone interview? 15 minutes, 30 minutes? We're chatting for an hour?
Usually 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Okay, yeah. Perfect.
Sometimes and then it goes over, but not really.
We're extending the offer. Is that a formal letter that we're sending them? Is it an email?
Actually, I do have all of this formatted, so, you know, in a Word document, and it is just an email, and you know, with the similar language, asking them, we just say, we'd be happy if they would join us for the next semester as an intern. And it's very formatted in the beginning. The whole onboarding process is very formatted. The hiring and everything, we keep it as consistent as possible. So definitely create templates and keep them in Word docs or wherever you would do that, and just reuse them. We do this with our entire internship program. We have templates for everything.
Right. Okay, so then you hire them.
Basically, what Michelle is saying is 100%. I have templates for all my intern programs too, for hiring, for onboarding, just like step by step. It's so key when building your company to have that process written out so that you're not scrambling to do it. And because you don't have an HR department, you have to do all of these things yourself. So 100% agree with that tip. Great tip from Michelle.
Or they accept the offer, do you then get like a packet, like an onboarding packet? Welcome to the team, like welcome to the squad. Like, what does that look like? What's the next?
Sure. So before the week before the internship starts, we always send them an NDA because our tech is proprietary. So everybody who works with us at all signs an NDA, and that is a templated form as well that's been vetted by legal. So once we get that back, then we, like, the very first week of class, we send them our onboarding, and that includes some company history. It includes all of our social media so they can, see, what we're doing. It includes our website. It includes some demo videos of our product, and, me at some conferences. And it's just that I know a little bit of our history, which is ever changing. And I talk a little bit about my working process as well, because this is key, especially for busy founders. I only make myself available to employees on busy days. I'm sorry, I only make myself available to employees on certain days because I'm so busy. So usually I am posting tasks for interns on Sunday or Monday, and then we check in again on Wednesday or Thursday. But the other days, they know that unless it's an absolute emergency, that even if they email me a question, I won't respond until the following, let's say, Sunday. So today, I am posting tasks for employees and interns. As a founder, I just do that on Sundays so that when my employees log on Monday, they're ready to go and they're not waiting for tasks. So I include our interns, and like, the interns are basically employees.
I don't know if I learned this necessarily from Michelle, but this is absolutely 100% what I do as well. Like, I mean, I'm available to them every day. We're speaking every day, like either WhatsApp or in Asana. But I post all their tasks at the beginning of the week, and we check in on them, and we kind of keep it rolling that way. So, yeah, I'm wondering if I learned that from her, if I was doing it already before. Doesn't matter, I guess, at this point.
And,
right.
So,
are you using Asana, Monday, Airtable, Basecamp? What's your project management?
We use Google Docs.
Nice.
For the tasks. Yeah. And, everything is in Google Docs. And I don't pay for it because I've had Google Docs for over a decade. So I have the Office version for free because we were grandfathered in.
Shut up.
I know. I don't pay for it. It's really nice. But I've been in San Francisco forever. So it's just, I was an early Google user, I guess. So, today I will post the tasks for the employees, which I keep in a Word document, and I kind of like reuse from semester to semester, but I just tailor it. And so today I'll post the tasks, and it consists of, your weekly repeating tasks, which usually something every other week. It would be like a follow-up task, or it's something that's ongoing. And then we have larger projects that usually take about a month. And then we have like their semester long, like special project that they do, which for most people is video book review creation. And yeah, we do a lot of, also sharing of documents in the cloud, Excel docs, Word docs. And I use an app called Todoist for my personal task management. So I always suggest that they use that. But we started using Asana a little bit more, but I usually just use that for developers, which I haven't even talked about our developers, but most of my time is working with developers. So I really appreciate that our interns are self-sufficient, and they just, like every semester, they're just so wonderful at self-management. And I feel it's because they're older. They've gone through an undergraduate program, they're graduate degree students, sometimes they're in their 30s or 40s, and they've just been in the working world, so they're really professional.
Right. Yeah, okay, loving this. So what is legal, and you might not know, or you might not, but I wanted to ask this, like, what is legal and what's not? I feel like when you're doing it with the school programs, they kind of make it really easy for you, but is there anything that you've come along with your experience where you just want to share? Because I feel like it's important to talk about.
Yes, I do want to say something about this, because some people have approached me and they've said, oh, we don't want to do it for internship. Can we just be a volunteer? So we do have a volunteer intern program. And, curiously, some of these people have dropped out too. They just, do it for a couple months and they don't go all the way through the semester, but what can you do? And again, just set expectations really low. And instead of 8 hours a week, I have them for 8 hours a month, which is minimal commitment, 8 hours a month. And usually the tasks are something like spearheading one of our social channels, or sometimes doing some of what the other interns do, but it's to a much lesser degree. So I would say legally, if they're not doing it for credit, just keep expectations low and have it, for 5 hours a month or something, or even just for certain projects or certain events.
Okay, perfect. We're moving right along. Just so you guys know, we are going to take the questions. Those of you that are raising your hand, we will do that. How do you motivate your interns? How do you keep them motivated?
Well, I feel that
I just have to comment here, like, I look so angry. Like, what is that? I don't know if I zoom in, if that works for you guys, but what is this face right now? Like,
first of all, they're really excited.
It's just not the face of joy. Oh my God. I really wish I could figure out where I was taking this call from. That might explain why I looked like I was in such a bad mood. Oh, you know what? I know where I was. Oh, excuse me. That's my aunt's office in Long Beach. So I was in Long Beach. That's right. That's right. Okay. Let me zoom out of this.
To be working on what they're working on is, so I feel like special projects are a way to go. And also some personal guidance from myself, or my right hand people. I have a marketing associate, and then also an operations person, and between the three of us, they have contact with team members, and I feel like they feel seen and noticed. And interns have come with me to conferences, and I feel that it's a big step for a lot of our interns just to create something live a lot of times. Like when they create a book review video or a podcast, and then we share it, and then it goes out through all of our social media channels, I feel that it's really exciting for them and a great opportunity. So just to give them this kind of exposure, their library, this kind of exposure is kind of a cool thing. And at the beginning of the semester, I asked them each to submit a headshot, and we share it across our social media saying, hey, here's our spring interns. And, it's this cute picture of usually a grid, of the 4 to 6 interns we may have. And I send them promotional items throughout the semester. Right now, I'm getting ready to send out like our new batch of stickers to our interns.
That's cute. I definitely want to do that this year. Like we've posted it to our website before, but I think posting it on social is also a great idea. We're small enough that we can do that at my company for sure. Even for our employees, we should be announcing this kind of stuff.
So we have this program where you can stick the sticker, especially in graffitied areas, and then we like people to take a picture of it and then post it on social media. So just these fun things to get people involved, I feel really helps. Yeah.
Okay, well, I feel like we've chatted quite a bit, and people have been very patiently waiting to ask you a question. I've been selfish with your time, and I want to open it up. So we're going to end the broadcast here on StreamYard that's recorded. So people can get in touch with you, I assume, on michellezaffino.com.
Yeah, info@inthestacks.tv or go to mylibrarian.co. And feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn is usually the best place, but be sure to, note like where you saw me or how you came in touch. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. We're going to just open it up for questions now on Clubhouse. And we hope that for those of you guys that have been joining us watching live, you enjoyed it and learned a little something. Reach out to Michelle if you have any questions.
It's crazy to me that this video only has 7 views. I wonder what that's about. Maybe it's just the SEO that I need to maybe do a better title. I'm not sure there, but anyways, this is my content recap for today. Ufki, I'm coming to Cali. I will be in Sacramento next week. I'll be in the Bay Area, and if I can get approval to visit this prison, I'm going to be in the LA area. So, I know that's random, but like I'm around. I'm at least on that coast. If you're around and I don't know, want to do something, send me a text. It's been great to be twitching and on Facebook and YouTube live with everybody. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you learned something from this little recap video. Make sure that if you're interested in the blog post I'm writing about it, I'm going to be posting it to my Product Hunt South Florida blog. And you can find all that information on our website, all that stuff. So hope you're having a great day. Bye.